Well, I think a lot of it had to do with we had to get that determination under us because we started off with they scored on us first, and I think we just needed something like that to really make it real to us. And then once it became real to us, we came back and we scored three, and I just think we really have to get that drive, and then we can do anything.
Absolutely. And how do you kind of use that? Is that how you guys are going to kind of carry it over to this Friday?
Definitely. I think especially after losing last year in the state championship to a team that we full-heartedly think that we can beat, we have a lot of just determination and a lot of fire to go back and prove what we can do and how we can play to a team that almost thinks that they probably have it in the bag or think that they can beat us because they beat us a couple times, but that's just not the case to us, and we want to prove that that's not true.
Absolutely, and you said it, obviously, championship rematch. Just talk about, what do you remember from that matchup last year, and what are you guys going to use from that as well as what this year to help you guys this Friday?
I remember last year we were all just so pumped that we had even gotten there because the program had kind of been struggling to get out of sectionals until that point. So we were just super pumped to have even gotten that far. And then once we got there, I don't think we had a ton of support, and we didn't realize how much we'd done. But this year we really realized how much we've accomplished, and we really want to use that to just win the whole thing and show everyone that we can win and do it all.
Absolutely. A couple more questions I got for you. Ultimately, what's been the focus and what's going to be the focus in practice this week as you prepare for Friday?
The focus is just we have a really strong defense, and we know that, so we've really just been trying to focus on how we're going to move the ball up the field and score in different ways we can be creative and dynamic to get the ball in the back of the net, because that's obviously what we need to do the most. So we're very confident in our defense. We have a great defensive line. We just really want to focus on moving it through the middle and getting it up the field and in the back of the net.
Absolutely, and you might repeat some of the stuff you just said, but last question from me is ultimately what are the biggest keys for Friday?
I think the keys are making sure that everyone on the team is in a good headspace and mentally preparing themselves so we know that we all want it, but also just being focused on the little things, focusing on our touch, focusing on the stuff that might not seem as important, but every little thing matters. And I think if we just keep our head in the game and stay focused, then we really have a great chance to win.
And you mentioned, playing Park Tudor. What are some of the things that you all learned from the last time you faced them that you can bring into this match?
We just learned a lot of the repetition and how they play and the things that they like to do to throw other teams off. And we've studied that and we've practiced how to go up against that. So I think we know what they're going to try to do, and we've prepared against that.